that, you clicked. See how I just told you not to do something, and you're all hooked? Sure, you did it out of curiosity and sabotage, but that's exactly the point. I made you do what I wanted, just by making you think I didn't want you to. That's just one of the many mind games other people, and even your own brain, plays on you. Let's say it's the weekend. You're hanging with some friends at the lake. One of them suggests you jump off that cliff into the water. You refuse because, it looks pretty shallow. Why would you risk getting hurt or getting all wet on a chilly fall day? But the kid starts mocking you, telling you chickened out. Chances are you'll jump, even though you don't want to. Why? Every manipulator targets a very precious part of you, your emotions. When you think with your brain, you make rational, solid choices. But manipulators don't want you to do that. They want to shut down your mind and make you stop thinking rationally. Then, you're driven by emotions that push you to do things you'd normally never do. If you don't want to get caught in this trap, make sure you stop and think, what's in it for me? Do I really need it? Another way of manipulating is making you believe that you need something to be happy. It's literally in every ad you see. You will be popular if you use this face cream. People will like you if you buy this perfume. You'll be the coolest guy in school if you have these sneakers. So you go out and spend because you want to be pretty and cool and make people like you. But sometimes it's not so obvious. You know that girl on Instagram that lives the good life and constantly posts about it? She has the perfect boyfriend who always buys her flowers. She goes to VIP restaurants. She has the best jewelry, the latest cell phone. She somehow travels all the time and posts amazing photos. We all follow at least one person like that, right? You think she's cool and happy. Maybe you can be like that. If you buy all the stuff she has, then you'll definitely be happy. Not true. These people just want likes, views, and comments. They need you to like their life. Do you think they're really happy if they need someone's approval? Don't buy the latest cell phone just because everyone on Instagram has it. Make your own choices. So, about that, making your own choices can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you can't even trust yourself. Your own brain plays tricks on you. It's called confirmation bias. It means that we agree with what we already believe. What? For example, this is Ben. He really loves dogs, and he thinks that they're way better than cats. They're even good for your health. He found a study that proved it. Having a dog is better than having a cat. Sure, there's another study that says that cats are better than dogs, but he doesn't care. Then there are hundreds of studies that prove that cats and dogs are equally good. But he doesn't care about that either. He found one study that proved his position, and that's good enough for him. This happens all the time with controversial topics. If we don't like someone, we only notice bad things about them and ignore all the good. See, I was right about him. But if we like someone, we only notice good things and ignore all the bad stuff. You might not even realize you're doing it. Just relax and try to see the big picture. Maybe that guy's not so bad after all. Ready to test your skills? Let's put you in a couple of situations and see if you get manipulated easily. Your friend has some tickets to a concert, but his grandma's sick and he wants to spend time with her, so he can't go. You're his best friend, so you're the first person he calls. He offers you the tickets for free. The thing is, you don't really like the band. Do you take the tickets and go? You probably really want to accept the tickets. But do you want to go because you think you'll have a good time, or just because they're free? If you chose the second one, you're getting manipulated. You're about to waste your time and energy for something you don't even want. Restaurants offer free food, and people spend hours in line to get it, even if they're not hungry or have the money to buy it without waiting. If you're about to sign up for some free stuff, like tickets, food, or giveaways, ask yourself one question. Would you pay $1 for it? If not, then it's not worth it. Okay, another scenario. Would you rather be rich and unhappy, or poor but happy? Take some time to think about your priorities. You can even pause the video if you want. Okay, made your choice? But did you ask yourself this? Why do I even need to choose? How about both? Rich and happy. Someone gives you a choice, so you start thinking there's no other options, that you can't have everything. But sometimes you really can. Imagine you want to subscribe to a magazine. The online version costs $20. The print version costs $75. But buy today, and both versions together cost just $75. Which offer would you pick? Here's a new offer. The online version costs $20, and the two versions together cost $75. What would you choose this time? Did you choose the combo the first time, but the online version the second time? Yeah, you got tricked the first time. Your brain made you think you were being clever by buying both for only $75. But really, the online version is fine. The reason we get tricked is because we like to compare values instead of just looking at each option individually. Ella is 28 years old. She's single, kind, and smart. She's always been great at math, and she majored in economics. Which one's probably true about Ella? 1. Ella likes sports. 2. Ella likes sports and works as a bank analyst. If you pick 2, they totally got you. If she majored in economics and is good at math, she probably does something like that for a living, right? But the second one is way less likely. It's more likely that just one thing is true about her, not 2 things, even if they make sense in your head. Just because you want something to be true, or think it should be true, doesn't mean it is. You're flipping a coin, and you have to guess, heads or tails. You flipped it 5 times already, and it's been heads every time. What do you think it's going to be this time? Tails, right? The problem here is that we love to look back in time. We think that something that already happened 5 times in a row can't possibly happen again. But sometimes, it's not true. 5 times in a row, or even 100 times, it's still just a 50-50 coin toss. Do you know why you check the fridge 10 times a day, even though no one went shopping? It's not because you can't remember what's in there. You do it to check if your needs have lowered enough already to eat something that's in there.